In the heart of Silicon Valley, surrounded by towering tech giants, a small startup called TechStart was quietly making waves. The brainchild of David Huang, a brilliant engineer with a vision, TechStart aimed to revolutionize the way people interacted with technology. David believed that technology should not only serve its purpose but also enhance human creativity and potential. This story takes us through the exciting rise of TechStart, its sudden collapse, and the ultimate lesson of resilience that followed. David Huang wasn't like other Silicon Valley CEOs. While many were focused on quick returns and billion-dollar exits, David had a different vision. His passion was to create tools that allowed people to unlock their potential, from artists to engineers to everyday people. His breakthrough idea was InnoPad, an advanced tablet that merged drawing, coding, and productivity into one seamless experience. It had the potential to become a powerful tool for creators and innovators alike. David's journey began in a modest garage with a small team of passionate engineers and designers who believed in his vision. They worked tirelessly, fueled by passion rather than profit, determined to make InnoPad a reality. They faced numerous challenges, from lack of funding to technical roadblocks, but David's leadership and unwavering belief in the product kept them going. After nearly 2 years of sleepless nights and countless prototypes, TechStart finally unveiled InnoPad at a major tech expo. The response was overwhelming. Industry leaders, tech reviewers, and potential investors were all abuzz about this innovative product. David's vision was becoming a reality. Soon TechStart secured its first round of major funding. With this newfound capital, they were able to scale production and improve the tablet's features. Within a few months, InnoPad was flying off the shelves. Creators, coders, and professionals across various industries began adopting the device. The reviews were glowing, hailing InnoPad as the next big thing in tech. With the success of InnoPad, TechStart grew rapidly. They moved out of their humble garage and into a sleek new office in the heart of Silicon Valley. The team expanded, and David's reputation as a visionary leader spread throughout the tech world. Media outlets started calling him the next Steve Jobs, a label David humbly rejected, but one that gave the company massive exposure. TechStart continued to innovate. They introduced regular updates to InnoPad, ensuring that it stayed ahead of the competition. They also began working on new products that would complement their flagship device, including an AI-powered software suite that could assist users in everything from graphic design to coding. The future seemed incredibly bright for TechStart. Investors were pouring money into the company, and there were rumors of a potential IPO. David was cautious, however. He didn't want to rush into going public until he was sure TechStart could maintain its innovative edge. Just as TechStart was reaching its peak, disaster struck. A major flaw was discovered in the latest update of InnoPad's software. This glitch caused widespread crashes and data losses for users, leading to a flood of complaints. Social media exploded with angry posts, and tech blogs began reporting on the issues relentlessly. David and his team worked around the clock to fix the problem, but the damage was already done. Sales plummeted and refunds poured in. To make matters worse, a major competitor had launched a similar product around the same time, and consumers began flocking to the more stable alternative. Investors grew nervous, and the board began pressuring David to make drastic changes, including cutting staff and abandoning the more experimental projects. For the first time, David felt his control over TechStart slipping away. The IPO plans were scrapped, and the company's stock plummeted. TechStart's decline was swift and brutal. Within a year, the once promising startup was on the brink of bankruptcy. David, who had been hailed as a genius just months earlier, was now being blamed for the company's downfall. Critics accused him of focusing too much on innovation and not enough on stability. In a last-ditch effort to save the company, David proposed a radical idea: pivot TechStart's focus to software. He believed that the future of tech wasn't in hardware but in creating intuitive, AI-driven tools that could integrate with any device. The board was skeptical, and many of David's closest advisors urged him to let go of his vision. But David refused to give up on what he believed could revolutionize the industry. With what little capital they had left, TechStart rebranded itself as a software company, launching CreateAI, an AI-driven platform that allowed users to design, code, and produce creative projects with minimal technical knowledge. It was a gamble, but David knew that the market was ready for such a tool. At first, progress was slow. TechStart had lost a lot of its customer base, and the media had all but written them off. But CreateAI started gaining traction with small creative communities online. Word of mouth spread, and soon, larger companies and educational institutions began adopting the software. Within 2 years, CreateAI had become one of the most popular AI-driven tools for creators and businesses. TechStart's revenue skyrocketed, and David was once again hailed as a visionary, not for a hardware product, but for pioneering a new kind of creative software that empowered users in ways no one had thought possible. David Huang's story, and TechStart's rise, fall, and rise again, is a powerful lesson in resilience and adaptability. In business, failure is often a stepping stone to success. David's willingness to pivot, innovate, and never lose sight of his core belief that technology should empower people, ultimately saved his company. Today, TechStart is a leader in the creative software space, and CreateAI continues to inspire a new generation of creators. David Huang's journey reminds us that in business, as in life, it's not just about the idea or the product. It's about how you respond when everything falls apart.